That was awkward. It was just all like single kobolds. This time we need a frog. Not a frog. There we go. Five. $48. Okay. 69, funny number. 81, oh no, 91. 14. 34. 54. 3 more hits. 78. Exact damage. So the unfortunate part about fuzzy splits is that he did a really, I would say, dubious strat for the Zealous walk. It's not a new thing. It's the one we used to do, where we don't get 23 water for escape, and we just get 19. We just accept that the walk to Zealous is gonna suck, but it does mean that we only have to take one encounter in Cull Hazard to get the level cap, or to get Avalanche. So if it works out, then it's fine. But I mean, both times he did it. What is my agility? What is the agility of Dragonast? I only have 10. I didn't know they had 10. That's cool. Yeah, it can work out, but like, if anything on the walk roots you, the run is over. You're just gonna be stuck there forever. So there's like a reason we stopped running it. In his case, it worked out because Zealous tipped over, and when he got to Nefty also tipped over. So, I mean, any strat for Quest seems good when the boss simply dies, but I don't think it's a reliable thing. I'm gonna keep doing 23. Okay, if you get rooted here, there's nothing you can really do. But like, as soon as you're out of Glencoe, you're basically like not root immune, but it's not nearly as much of an impact to your run as it would otherwise be. Although looking at the times, it does look like his shelf went pretty badly. Like there's no way you should get a 106 organic Nepti. You get a 124 Gulf with no lineland. That's very silly. So it had to have just been completely off the rails. So. I've lost like 2 runs to those chickens. Each rock hits you for like 35 damage. How are my 3 immediate encounters I always get because I enter Glencoe? I watched him for a little bit when he was doing JP just now. You guys under the impression that the getting the honey bread from Monastery is a waste of time. Because you can get it from the Giver. So I guess he was skipping the Pat room, has Pat's bread in the chest. But if you do that, then that room also has mint leaves in JP, which is not in the US. In the US, that room has fresh bread and honey bread. So the time save there is you take a bunch of damage on the way to Gondorin. You don't have to manually heal it, which heals for like 4 and it's kind of slow. And instead you just go into the Giver house, eat the honey bread in front of her, make her give you a new one. You didn't have to cast anything. And then you still have mint leaves from the Pat house, the Pat room in the monastery. So instead of ending Solvering's fight next to mint leaves and then walking back afterwards, you end the fight for Solvering next to the main door. And it saves a lot more time. I think there's always fun, running a new category, thinking that everyone missed something. Don't want to spoil his fun. They're like 2 big circles for this little like peninsula. Nice. The rare good Glencoe. This guy's entire job is to prevent me from getting to the boat on a good time. Like, I've had so many like, good flats, and then they get here, and I'm almost at boat at a decent time, and I just keep getting Frog King escape misses. move the camera. Okay. Pretty insane bone zone. Guess I got agility from that. Glad I ran back. Escape is not playing nicely right now. I wanted to see if I could escape one turn. $7.49, you have 5 health left. I should take this. Whoops. Seriously. Do I have the second dewdrop? No, I don't. We'll try it. Definitely hit this guy. I didn't. That's good enough for encounters right now. That was 13 total. I'll wait until the very end of the cave. Just need to blitz through this. It's super lucky that the idle animation on the back left blood gel pushed him into the collision range. I said 4 again. I should. Did I do this? No. Because I don't know if 4 for sure is gonna do it. 5 would definitely finish it off, but I don't know about 4. So I'd rather do a 2-pack and a 3-pack at the tail end versus doing it now. More agility, more defense, another flute. Definitely not. Maybe. Hey, how's it going tomorrow? Probably should have just fought that. I'm assuming that's pizza, in which case I'm happy you had a good lunch, and if it's the other thing, I hope you're hydrated. Doing pretty well. Fuzzy did end up getting a time a bit better than mine yesterday, so we are trying to get it back. I guess I'll fight this. So I don't want to. Oh, I have the fleet. What am I doing? Any encounter should do it. Probably not another 4-pack, because this kind of suck. Sure. Whatever. Way too close. Good cave exit. I might do a detour. Because I don't have a dewdrop anymore. Because I used it for that first encounter. So if Solvering ends up or Zealous ends up being weird, then my mana situation is kinda spicy. So I might just take the 20-second deduction And pick up that one windmill chest with the hero's drink and the bread. Just do that. This is still a pretty good exit for Fall Hazard. Like 45-30 is pretty nice. And even if it was just 46, that's still pretty good. So I'll just pretend I left at 46 and pick up this item. The fresh bread's also kind of nice because if you take a couple volleys of like a single volley of Windrazor, and then he cutters you, like fresh bread basically heals you to full. So it ends up being still some value. Afternoon again, Rhea. Follow. I think I bonked it a little bit there. It is indeed cutter time. 1. 2. Oh, I have a ton of fresh breads. Okay. I think 40 is his max here. I shouldn't have healed. Fell on a donut around him. Or let's walk to the park. It looks like picking up the hero's drink was the right idea. Five. 6. 7. Where is this? So we need to do... I did practice the empty manip off stream after it bonked last time. As well as that end game, the tile room for the first tile room in Maymon's World. It's one check off, so hopefully I can resolve it this time. Afternoon Kaze, thank you. The empty one was just really hard to recreate. I'm still not sure exactly when it happens. It's definitely happened twice on runs though. This encounter is how you know the run is going to be cursed. Nobody gets this. The run this morning was also just all scorpions. Okay, you're not a scorpion, that's fine. Oh, you're gonna walk up too, even better. Big mistake. For the multi-optics, I usually count that as a mistake if I don't end my turn close enough to them. Because their movement is crazy slow. It's not like Pixie slow. Like Pixie's kind of the slept-on version of Rocky that we don't always talk about. I've also been trying to get the muscle memory for doing the check animation before healing. I lost a pretty nice one. Oh, that's a cute pixie. Shoutouts to Irene for that technology. It would be. She was mentioning yesterday that it'd be kind of cool if there were other interactions like that. You know, enemies that we usually are pretty afraid of, but that maybe we can game them a little bit to kind of just cast escape in their face. Like Wyvern already gets gamed a good bit. Flamed main. Stop with the scorpions, please. I was a little nervous about that one. Oh my gosh. Okay, you're at least far enough away. Oops. So many scorpions, holy smokes. Scorpions and mimics, which are basically like the same thing. Like, if Irene didn't have that like weird bit of technology, then... are you seriously walking to him back there? You're not even on the screen, dude. Yeah, mimics would be way more terrifying, or at least they were much more terrifying like a month ago when we didn't know about that thing. At least I didn't. It sounds like Irene's known about that for a while. There was also like a 10-year-old video or something of someone like pushing Fargo out of bounds. I had never seen it. It's not super useful for like any category at the moment, but because in the glitched ones you just run past them. You don't really fight them. Maybe like no major glitches. There's a similar one I found for Bagus where like the platform that you walk out of, like when you're leaving his room, like the one that goes up high, you can actually push him up there. And if he does the sword attack, which is a projectile, he actually can't damage you. The beam is one of those like fake things, like a Solvering's Slam or a Guilty Ground Pound, where it just always hits you no matter what. Despite what the animation looks like. Holy mimics. But his sword, if you get that one, then he's fine. I cannot believe I keep using weakness instead of escape. But again, like the setup is so long that there's not really any practical use for it. Be like low percent. Gonna walk up to, yeah. Not sure why we expect different behavior from them, since they are named Crawler. Gonna be a one-turn mimic. Close spawn mimic. I am gonna forego the defense thing this time. I think I'm just gonna start treating Shelf like guilty. Like if she resets me, she resets me. I don't really need much defense for the rest of the run. What do I have? Oh, never mind. Oops. Maybe Brian was just habitually healing because he Had a premonition about another scorpion encounter. Front. Everything's in front this run. Oh, we did get 96. Okay. Might still leave here around a 104-ish. It's still a pretty slow blue cave though. So many scorpions. Everything's in front of me. %. Ah. Oh, one turn, okay. Dang, what does it think my gold empty is? I hope that was a typo. It might have been that one the other day. Yep. Pretty sure that's the last encounter circle in the entire zone. On Fuzzy's run, Nepti just fell over immediately. We're still gonna do Manip, but I am hoping it does work this time. It's hard to get landmarks because my screen is a little bit blurry for West, so... Like, I usually line it up with, like, where her feet are, but if the feet are kind of, like, smushed together with, like, little blurred pixels, it's a little rough. reset the encounter steps. Still can't make it. He must have had a really nutty blue cave. Okay, don't drop it this time. Yeah, I did check your suggestion about maybe it was the exit near the rocks versus the entrance. It shouldn't matter. Exit should always just be 31 advances regardless. But I don't know, who knows. I'll do it for superstition this time. Yeah, it's just kind of... It's always going to be a little bit weird. Yeah. He looks a little close. I might have dropped it again. Nope. Okay. Oh, I just put the spirits in the wrong thing because I forgot what category I'm playing. I'll see if that matters. You would need to... it would probably need a different... Like, the setup would be the same, right? Because you're just walking, like, there's nothing agility dependent. But the, yeah, the fight would be different. Yeah, I'm a little bit more than a minute. Like, the time is deceptive. I didn't change it much because I'm also skipping Limeland, which is about the same as doing the full walk back anyway, so... But still. Doing the wrong spirits does hurt a lot, though. I think Shelf's gonna take, like, one more rock, though, so... Hopefully it won't be that bad. Pork and rabbits. Really laggy. Yeah. The one silver lining is that you are faster than everything but gremlins and ghost towns. So Like the normal expectation of like, oh crap, I have to walk through an area isn't quite as punishing. Definitely need to get Boat Spirit this time. I fudged up the Nepty Spirit so badly. Okay, let's have the usual terrible lime one. My sincerest apologies for how lame this looks and sounds. But every East Limeland encounter is like 20 seconds lost. That's how laggy it is. Like, look at this, right? Like, if this is like a multi-turn encounter, like, whatever time save you thought you had on Nepty is actually just deleted. My least favorite area in the game, like, by far. Is there anything to kind of make it less punishing? So when your item menu is up like that, so every like 50 units you travel in game, like in an encounter area, it advances RNG and then sees if, okay, can I give you an encounter right now? And that works if the spell menu is up. If spell menu is up, then that like distance keeps getting accumulated while you move, but not if the item menu is up. So it's basically like kind of insurance, like you're manually reducing the risk of an encounter for the cost of like obviously moving at about half speed. So. But in an area like this, where the game is going to basically freeze up permanently for every encounter, then it ends up, I think it ends up being an okay trade-off. Like, I don't think it's at like the GoldenEye level of like, we're gonna be doing this every area, but I genuinely hate East Limeland enough that I don't mind it. Because this stuff always happens to me. Always happens to me. Oh yeah, it's crazy. It's so different. Definitely feels different than running it like 2 years or so ago. It was a simpler time. But also just less stressful. Oops. Really? This game, man. Push, 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 push. All here sucks. Altogether, this is still an okay entrance for Beargoon. I have been wanting to try some, what are they called? Sprites? It's sprites in Beargoon, right? It's Temptresses in Windward. The sprites have a similar thing with Rocky, where they're like crazy slow, but their actual like animation for like doing their attacks is pretty quick. So what I wanted to do is kind of the barrier run through approach for those also. Because like if you like running back sucks and waiting for them to go sucks. But so if there's an option for like, you know, can you just please use hot steam immediately? It's kind of tempting. Fine, that's good. What am I doing? It might still be, I think it's still 7 hits. Even with this stupid mistake. Forgot which midsection it was, almost ran right. Do I have a healing item for this? Oh, you're fine. Yeah, it is Sprite, okay. I hope this is one turn. Yeah. I died to that once because the camera spun and confused me, and I ended up just running into the Farcast. I think I have to run back for this. Nice, okay. Sometimes I get to this area and like he runs halfway across the map and I get pinned like in that little corner there. So getting it immediately is pretty exciting. A 2.5% chance. So if shot goes well, we can still save a little bit of time. But I still need to actually get there without 1500 to count. This corner trolled me super bad earlier. Yep, trolled again. I got 3 encounters in this one earlier, which is also pretty lame. Alright, much better. Okay, again, Fuzzy Split did not use empty map, so that he didn't have to walk back. So anything close to that is going to be good. One. Yeah, it looks like this doesn't do too much damage. Not having the extra one. Two, three. Mana item. Four, five, six. One more? Did we just go for it? Never go for a whistle. Ooh. Let's. Hey. good shelf. Self Spirit will fix out Earth. Water from here on. We smashed his shelf split. He didn't have to walk back, haha. Rough. Oh, he meleeed, nice. If both of those hit, I die. Okay. I got a bad Sandman here earlier. Hopefully I don't. Okay, there you are. Corner that ends basically all of my run. Not today. Ugh. I also got a ton of Rockies earlier, so hopefully they don't show back up. At 4 or 5. 4 still good. Why do you always walk up to me? I'm wondering if the accidental Nepti Spirit allocation is something I should just do intentionally. Is this seriously a single nightmare? I've never seen this in my entire life. Because it does raise your healing, and I'm not using Earth until I get to shelf anyway. I do that for the Glitchless non-manip category. Like everything I get from Nepti I just dump into water. I keep dumping until I get 32. Because that category I do go to Lima, and so you're gonna have 50 and then some by the time you get to shelf anyway. You're good, Rocky. Nope, you're bad, Rocky. think people do play the Rockies incorrectly sometimes. Because like if the Rocky walks up to you, like you've already got the time loss, right? Like you can't recoup that. So I think there are cases where like using a replica on a Rocky isn't always the best play. Yep, normal. This one took me a ton of time to get through. Like here, like this isn't that different from getting like a 2-turn nightmare or something. One turn? No. You're in front. I will use replica for this one though. I also see people use flutes on Rocky, which I think is kind of a funny decision. Enemies still move if they're silenced, so. This does look like it's gonna be an Oops All Rockies boil hole though. We're at the Bay Leaf portion of the cave. Forgot to log out of BattleNet, sorry everybody. What is that? Can't even see me. Terrible Rocky. Okay. I think my mana should be fine. It'd still be nice to have the 24 for Fargo, but it's whatever. Definitely replicating this. Okay. A little bit too far away. That looks like it, yeah. One. Two, three. Okay. Five. And when he gets to 6, I'll be a little more aggressive. 7. Yeah, next mana bar. Nine. And Good PB, we'll see. How many water do I have? 38, okay. I'll need to get the one to the right of the gate. Stage left. Bezzy's walk to guilty and the guilty fighter a little bit faster than mine. So we'll lose time there. I think his Betis walk is also a little bit faster. But he did drop non-manip, so. We can only PB if we do everything perfectly for the rest of the run. Oh, almost went back to Normoon. Okay. Definitely the best music, yeah. A little bit better, yeah. It'll still be a little tough to beat the target time, the new world record, so... But we'll see how it goes. I don't think I finished with enough of a lead in Fargo. I might remake this, or at least parts of it. almost a mistake. Thought I cast Drain Magic for a second. The manips are really close time-wise. 15 seconds or so. Yeah, 17. His Vetus Walk is a lot faster than mine. When I was riding this, I just didn't want to leave anything to chance. Like, the idea of like getting this far, and I'm just assuming I enter an encounter at like the right spot. Didn't sit well. So my approach is just to like use the encounters to kind of like leapfrog Brian into the Vetus arena. Just have dedicated anchor points. It does look like he had a similar approach after he saw mine. So always happy to help. Make sure I don't drop Aegis again. Do not escape. Or do not cast escape. Because I had to fix that when I tried it this morning. Okay, I think I still do a loop at the door. I'll lose a little bit of time on this. Good spot. It's the modified portion. His walk is way faster, because I know his fight's slower. Yeah, it's about 30 seconds slow. 25. Yeah, 30. 31. This is like the hardest stream in the entire game. Play so well. Realistically, you won't know if you beefed it until 2 rooms later. If I do end up rerouting, I'm gonna remove the volatility from this. Have some anchor encounter at the next room. It has a big empty lead up until a guaranteed trigger. And just force it. I think I've lost 2 gear runs to this room. of truth. Okay, we got it. The other rooms aren't as bad. There's a little bit of safety built into the route after this. Didn't miss the door this time, that's a relief. Shouldn't matter. The movement was pretty crisp until then. One. This is the newer thing I worked out in case I ended up being off by one or +1 or -1 earlier. 2 exits here. We're going to trigger an encounter next to the door. It's hopefully going to be 2 judgments. Yep. 1. Escape. If I escape this, I have to reset. Okay. Here I need to do 13 heals. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 11, 12, lucky 13. Okay, if weakness hits, then we will beat him. If not, then I messed something up. Nice. Okay, we got it. Barrier. This is the fun part. So we picked up the spirit light. Okay. Oh, thank you for GG's. Oh, used pizza. I haven't seen you here. How's it going, man? Thank you, Ria. Thank you, used. Oh. Okay. The bow. I do want to reroute the... Except the Guilty and betas could be a lot faster. That Mammon is really hard to beat, though. Like, you don't... It's hard to get much better than a 45 water, 1 barrier Mammon, but... Okay. Alright, I am a little sweaty after that. The whole Mammon section is like crazy anxiety, because with the checkerboard dream, like, you don't know if you got it. You don't know if you're a little bit off. And you won't know until you get the Pale Rider and Mammon 3. And if you are off, then after Large Cutter, your escape is going to miss. So your run's just over. So. Okay. Alright, I am going to help with dinner, and thank you all for watching. Hope everyone has a nice weekend. Alright, bye all.